Uncrewed aerial systems or drones are disruptive technology that are reshaping industries worldwide. Drone use is increasing rapidly, and it's my mission to make drone science entertaining and accessible. Before we start, I want to share something that can transform your drone program. We've worked with over 50 enterprise programs and found the exact factors that separate struggling operations from those that deliver millions in ROI. We've put these insights into our free Enterprise Drone Program Maturity Assessment. It's a $2,500 value. It's designed to show you your program's maturity stage, reveal your top 3 quick wins, and give you a roadmap for growth. Don't miss out on this free opportunity. The link is in the description. Hi, everyone. This is episode 4 of the Do You Know Drones micro podcast, coming at you live from the Commercial UAV Expo in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. I am here with a distinguished guest. I'm here with the owner of Harris Aerial, Scott Harrigan. Scott, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So pleasure to be here. Yeah, this is our second time at Commercial UAV, so bigger and better than the last time for sure.
Bigger and better. I think it's really fun. And we're going to go back and forth a little bit. Like I said, sub 10 minutes, but we're going to have a little conversation. It's only one question. The number of new exhibitors, the number of new faces, I love it. Yeah. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think it means that the industry is well positioned. I think, look, man, if it would have been like this 15 years ago when we started, man, wouldn't it have been awesome? But this is really interesting. I've had my last guest, we talk about this feels like the drone industry's second chance. Yeah. So that is not our question. That is just a statement. Well, let's get to the question. Okay, here we go. I like to be a little controversial because I think the industry kind of needs
100%.
It, right?
Yeah.
It needs it. We can get boring and like, no one wants that. Okay, so we've been doing this long enough, Scott. What is something or some things that you believe from your perspective that the drone industry is getting wrong?
Yeah, definitely. So I think personally, I'll give a real quick background to help answer this question.
That'd be great.
So yeah, I run Harkin Aerial and we do mainly mapping and surveying. And I had a past life before I was a drone pilot, right? I was a mechanical engineer working at a civil firm. And so this gets into the heart of it that I think too many drones are still, like drone companies build drones for drone nerds and drone people. I think when I use a drone in my day-to-day, it is one of many, many different tools. And it's one of many, many different things. And there's a big threshold where like a surveyor will say, I don't want to use that drone today. It's too complicated. It's too between needing the license or the software of that. And I think sometimes we like to go really big on drone stuff. You'll see all the US drone companies here, like they make big drones and they're very cool. But I think sometimes it needs to even be simpler and more tailored towards like a surveyor, where they need to just understand that they're just one of many tools in like a surveying mapping workflow. And like, the drone doesn't excite people anymore, you know? No one buys a drone because it's cool. 10 years ago, we did.
You don't just go in front of a VC and say, I'm a drone company. Give me hundreds of millions of dollars.
You used to be able to, right? You used to say, we do X with drones, and they're like, have our money, right? And now a surveyor will go, how much does it cost? Is it a mechanical shutter? What's the RTK like? What's your software like? What's your ground control strategy? On and on and on. And like, you can't have it all, right? You got to either dig deep into those problems and understand them, or you're kind of building a drone for nobody if you're just doing a little bit of everything. And I just see a lot of drones that are like, we're a great drone for fire and police, and we're a great drone for mapping and surveys. I'm like, those two things cannot be true. There are some things that making a good drone for fire and police makes a bad drone for surveyors. No surveyor has to send a drone into like the heat of a moment like a firefighter does. They want a slower, more precise thing rather than it's got to go up quick sort of thing.
I always use the analogy of building a house.
Yeah,
right. Because it totally makes sense, right? I mean, look, there's going to be a lot of different components, lots of different materials, lots of different tools, lots of different subcontractors, lots of different timelines. All of that has to come together. Yep. Like the program is not the architect. The program is the GC overseeing the entire build. And the build is made up of lots of different components. Yep. Now, I'm not talking components of a drone.
Right.
I'm talking components of the program, of which the drone is a hammer.
Exactly.
If I show up to your house and say, hey, you know what, Scott, I'm going to build you a house. And I just whip out my hammer. You're going to be like, security?
Yeah, I mean, come on. This is
Exactly.
you saw the no soliciting sign, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we can call. You need to go to the funny farm. There are so many people that are still thinking that way.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Look at Drone Deploy bought a ground robotics company. They brought Struction Site. They brought a company that does nothing but walk around with 360 cameras in the ground. Those people never use the drone, and it was a great idea. It was a great move because all the construction people wanted ground. They were using these ground 360 cameras. So, like, just as a good example of like they didn't get the drone bug bit them a little, but they were able to kind of weave around that. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Drone Deploy is a fantastic company and a great example. There have been a lot of poor examples of what people have been doing in this. I used to work for one of them. And
I'm sorry.
crazily funded at a ridiculous hundreds of millions of dollars level, and now they don't exist anymore.
Yep.
So that happens because everyone's like, man, massive squirrel moment. Squirrel. Oh, there's something over here. Oh,
Yes.
oh, this one. Oh, no, that one
It's
here.
a good place too. Like
It
it's
does.
not a malintent decision.
It's not.
Just you're trying to chase a bit of the shiny thing.
Exactly. And I think that's still where the industry is getting it wrong.
Yeah.
We're still chasing a lot of the shiny thing.
Yep.
There's a lot of shiny things here.
Yep.
And I love the shiny things. I will nerd out about the
Same
shiny
here.
things. It's wonderful. But like, if I look at it, if I put my strategy hat on, which I literally have sitting right over there, I am looking at the tool last.
Yeah. Pretty much. Exactly. There's a lot of other things that have to be in place before you decide to do that. And the drone has to fit in the toolbox. You can't be like, let me replace all my tools so that the drone can fit in there.
Right?
That's a big thing we run into. Yeah.
I like that analogy as well. Man, Scott, this has been awesome.
Yeah.
Really great having you on the show.
Absolutely. Best
was
15
fun.
minutes of the show.
Right?
Hands down.
Oh, good. That is amazing. I love that. You heard it here first.
You did.
All right. Awesome. Another awesome micro podcast here live from the Commercial UAV Expo. Looking forward to the next one. We'll see y'all next time. Bye now.